Good morning, people. It's been a very, very long time. It's been a very long time. And I wanted to come to you to talk about our pandemic that's going on. Recently, actually, exactly a week now, I have been tested for the Rona. I was out in, well, New York, we was like the epicenter of the US, right? When it came to this whole pandemic, right? So everything's getting better here in New York. We was at a really rough time. Me personally also because I lost a few people to this virus and in other states that opened up too damn soon was on the hotspot list, right? And one of those hotspot lists is my favorite place to go to see my family is Georgia. As you can see, I was there last week for the 4th and I had to get tested. So exactly a week now, because that was last Monday, I went and got tested, and it's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I never did coke before, but having something up my nose was okay. The only part was the twisting part of it to get all in there. I tested negative, um, and I was able to return back to work. My baby boy is basically on quarantine with my mom, because that's what when we come back to New York, we have to be on quarantine. But I feel good. I think I look good. And if you feeling some type of way, go get tested. In New York, there's a lot of places that are doing free testing, City MD. If you have a little bit of insurance, go there. I think it's a couple of days. Since I'm an essential worker and I work at a hospital, my results were back in 24 hours. I really wasn't nervous because I didn't really feel no type of way, and I thought it was only those celebrities that were supposedly tested positive and had no symptoms or whatever. But I tested negative, thank God. My son doesn't have any issues or problems. My mom, everyone who has visited Georgia has been really good. So thank God for that. I also want to talk about how has it affected me personally. It has Coronavirus has taken away someone very close to me. One of my best friends of 20 plus years. Oh my God, I'm about to start crying talking about it because I haven't really processed it all the way. At times I find myself crying or whatever. But back in April, oh my God, back in April, I can't believe he's been going this long. My my good friend, best friend of 20 plus years, died of complications of coronavirus. Ultimately, he did have a heart attack, but it was due to that fucking coronavirus. Now, he worked for MTA here in New York, and I think he got it from that because a lot of MTA workers have died. A lot of MTA workers have suffered from the coronavirus, and it's just not fair. He, I want him to be here. I want him to be here because he's my son's godfather and he's one of the closest people to me in my life, and he's not here no more. I still talk to him, you know, because I feel like now he's watching over me, watching over my son, of course, his baby girl, his sons, his wife, and it's just, it just, it, Corona has affected me in so many ways, and it's been hard. It's been hard, and it's hard to get a black lady therapist because that's what I need. So I've been talking to my mom, queen social worker. I've been talking to myself. I've been talking to him, because that man would not let me sleep. It's been a while since I wasn't able to sleep before because I couldn't sleep at all. I like clockwork. I woke up 3 o'clock in the morning the night, like the same time he died. I wake up, I look at my watch, and I see I'm up. I feel him. I felt him around me or whatever. But during that time, I don't think he had, moved on to the next plane just yet. But he was here surrounding us, and it was hard. It was hard. I relied a lot on faith. I talked to God more. I hold my son tight because he loved his uncle, and that's what he called him. And I miss him. I haven't cried in a while, but I'm being vulnerable to you guys because it's something I'm home. My son's not here. I work from home today. I gotta start in the 15 minutes, but this shit was real. But then when I hear about other people that was so sick, like had flu-like symptoms or even worse, and they okay. Not to say I want them to die either. It's just that I want them here. And it's just like I don't know how I feel about it because like I have all these conspiracy theories about it now, and I'm starting to believe it because it's like crazy. And my mom was right about the whole ventilator thing. She was saying to me that if she gets this shit, that don't put on a ventilator because she feel like it's false hope or whatever. And it seemed like once they put you on that shit, that's it. The percentage of you being able to breathe on your own and coming out that shit is the percentage is really low. And it's like he fought, he fought, my friend fought, but he was tired. He tried to hold on, and every now and again, I listen to his voice notes on our messages and stuff, and I just miss him. I miss my friend. I miss talking to him Saturday early morning, him at work, and me, making breakfast for my son or getting ready to go to Spanish class and stuff. I miss my friend, and I just miss him. I really, really miss him, and I love him, and I know he loves me. It's just weird not having him here. It's not fair. And I bugged him to death about him getting married. And I'm like, ugh, I don't want to be a bridesmaid. I want to be a best man. I want to be on the grill. I want to be in the groom. I want to be a groomsman. But I was so happy to be a part of that and see all the love surrounding him and his wife. And I just miss them so much. And it seemed like everybody that's my mom said something really crazy because somebody else that was close to me passed away. Said that seems like it's going to be someone close to us that is affected by this, who's going to pass from this. And it's happened to a lot of people around me. People who had coronavirus or passed away. And it's weird. It's so weird. And then it's weird because it happened all around my son's birthday. And one of my other close friends who passed away when I was pregnant, she died in her sleep. And it's always sad because she passed away and then it's the birth of my son. And now a month later, my best friend died. Like, it's weird. It's so weird. And I just hope he's he's okay wherever he is. I just hope he's good and is okay. But this coronavirus was real. It was real here in New York, and I was scared. I was worried about getting it. We're still wearing masks, and it slowed up a lot. It slowed up a lot, but I'm still scared. I'm scared for my kids. I'm scared for my mom because another thing that has came out about coronavirus that we, meaning black people, are affected more because we have all these underlying issues. That was the next report that came out with Dr. Fauci with that when it started hitting New York hard. It's like we have to really look at this pandemic as an epidemic for people of color. Well, I don't like to say people of color too much, but black people. And if your ancestors were slaves, you black. Like that's all I got to say. You was still on the same in the middle passage with me. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me no bullshit like that. So yeah, um, yeah, the underlying issues. And my mom was really afraid because she has high blood pressure. I know people have diabetes. Like it's not someone I don't know that doesn't have those things. And it's like, if you suffer from bad asthma or breathing complications, my homie, he had sleep apnea. And he was a huge dude. He's a big guy. So it's against us. So it's like, because at first I'm like, I ain't hear nothing about no black people getting coronavirus. And all of a sudden, a whole bunch of us got coronavirus. And it's just like, damn. What's really going on? Was it a scam? Was it a sham? Something happened. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but that shit took my friend away from me and took people close to me and has affected families close to me. And it's just, I'm just upset and angry, confused, sad. Just, this is just unfair, but be careful, people. I don't know. Does a mask help? I don't know. I still wear masks. I'm still washing my hands constantly, moisturizing my situation. Like I don't know. I just pray it doesn't affect anyone in my family again because we're forever changed by this. We're forever changed by coronavirus, especially in New York. And we don't listen. We don't listen, but the numbers are going down. Even working where I work, I realize the numbers are going down, so we are getting better. I'm sorry for the long dragged out video. I just wanted to express some feelings, how I'm feeling about my friend. I was thinking about him last night, sipping on a little something. But yeah, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think about coronavirus. And is it a sham? Is it a scam? Are they affecting people? Um, have you lost someone close to you who had coronavirus? Have you been tested? How did you feel about it? It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Um, yeah, and that's it. Have you been traveling? Cause shit, I'm about to be out next month, another hotspot, but I'm gonna be okay. And let's discuss.